Welcome to Daily Office Devotions, where every Monday through Friday we bring to our lives that day's scripture readings as given in the Book of Common Prayer. I'm Reggie Kidd, and I'm grateful to be with you this Friday of the first week after Pentecost. We are in proper 4 of year 1 of the Daily Office Lectionary. Could there be a more hell-scented prayer than this one? God, I thank you that I am not like other people. Luke chapter 18, verse 11b. I remember being asked in my pre-Christian days what there was about me that might commend me to God if I were to face Him. My answer was a soft version of the Pharisees' sentiment. Well, I'm not perfect, but I'm not as bad as the next guy. What I couldn't admit out loud was that I thought there was quite a lot about me that should make me look good in God's eyes. Several conversations later, I concluded that I was quite wrong, that I was no less grasping, no less profligate, no less self-centered than anybody I could imagine. The tax collector's prayer became mine. God, be merciful to me, a sinner. There are a couple of features of the tax collectors and my prayer that deserve a closer look. This request for mercy employs a distinct vocabulary. The tax collector doesn't use the normal term to ask for mercy, eleison, for example, Luke chapter 18, verse 38. Instead, he asks hilas theiti, which literally and etymologically means smile upon me. He's come to pray in the temple, the building that houses the mercy seat, which in Greek is hilasterion, literally and etymologically, the smiling place. The hilasterion is the place where God's wrath is satisfied by the annual atoning sacrifice that covers sins. See Leviticus chapter 16. The tax collector asks for the mercy that comes from the shed blood of another. His prayer becomes a subtle hint as to why Luke's gospel, who alone recounts this parable, is associated with the sacrificial ox. The cross of Jesus will become the tax collector's and our hilasterion, our irony totally intended, smiling place. What's more, the tax collector doesn't merely refer to himself as a sinner. No, he says, be merciful to me, the sinner. All the translations ignore the definite article that's in the Greek. I don't understand the translator's thinking, but I think I understand the tax collector's mindset. So aware is he of his own failings that have led him to assume a posture, standing far off, not even looking up to heaven, but beating his breast, that he cannot see himself in any other light than as though he were the worst sinner in all the human race. Characteristic of Christian faith is that awareness of the depth of one's sin and appreciation of the depth of the mercy of the cross come in one fell swoop. That's the way it happened for the tax collector. That's the way it happened for me. I pray it happens for all of us. Be blessed this day.